in our world, when you take away all of the education, security, and resources that so many of us enjoy, what is it that remains? Our team believes that a person's life may be stripped to the very core, but that core is all we need to build something even stronger. Because every individual holds opportunity, even if they cannot yet see it for themselves. Making a difference in our world takes the passion to discover, build, and share this opportunity wherever it lies. It takes thinking bigger, looking deeper, and pushing further. For the Sierra University SIFE team, it takes completely rethinking the way we improve the quality of life and standard of living for those that we impact. It is their stories that drive us to struggle and succeed beyond even our own expectations. And it is their stories which we're here to share with you today.
It's 6 a.m. and 8-year-old Ashwini is getting ready for another day of school. A kiss from her mother sends her on her way. Ashwini and 50 of her friends enter their 10 by 12-foot classroom after a 2-mile hike in the hot sun. They are eager to gain even the smallest bit of knowledge.
Ashwini considers herself lucky, as more than 500 other children in Hosur, India were already turned away from her school this year due to a lack of space and available resources. For them, the only remaining option is to take up the profession of their parents, often working as laborers, harvesting crops, carrying bricks, or even mining coal.
As students, we believe that education is the key to opportunity. And in our SIFE team, we see it all around us. We grow each day, knowing that we can be more and that we can do more. The children of Hosur deserve to know what we know and to feel what we feel.
But what could a group of college students from California do? They needed access to schools. They needed teachers and resources. What they needed was a new school building. And because of this, our recent trip to India was about much more than only building a new school.
We found our first partner in Maranatha Volunteers International, which has built thousands of schools and structures around the world. They shared with us a new method, which allows for the construction of classroom buildings in less than 24 hours. The process of the one-day school begins with local laborers laying down the concrete foundation. After this foundation is laid and leveled, pre-cut steel beams, walls, and roof are assembled. In less than 24 hours, an empty field becomes a school. But more importantly, the barrier between a child and their education is broken down.
This rapid and sturdy construction was exactly what we needed to begin transforming the lives of children in Hosur. So this past fall, our team partnered with Maranatha, immediately beginning the planning stages for 2 new classroom buildings.
Our team is completely responsible for our own budget under the university. We raised all the funds necessary for travel, general operations, and all of our projects. We do this through donors, partnerships, and sustainable funding sources. Now, raising the $10,000 required to fund these 2 buildings and all the associated travel costs would be no easy task, but we were up to the challenge. Through all the fundraising efforts of our team members and our project team members, also through generous sponsorships, through Zenith Resources, Mr. Floors Inc., and American Textile Recycling Services, we successfully met our goal.
And when it comes to an international project such as this, our team not only considers the costs and benefits associated with travel, but also the human, environmental, and social factors involved. And in this case, we realized that the one-day school method involved shipping building materials such as steel beams and walls to India, increasing overall costs and leaving behind a larger carbon footprint.
Well, in our team, we work to leave small footprints and make big handprints. So we are excited to make this the first time one-day schools will be constructed using local materials from local manufacturers. This simple adjustment lowered our material costs and further supported the local economy.
This spring, our ideas and hard work paid off as we sent 10 SIFE members to Hosur, India to construct 2 buildings and to form new partnerships.
Working over 12 hours a day in the hot sun and even into the night, we successfully completed both buildings a full day ahead of the schedule. This gave us time for a special ribbon-cutting ceremony with hundreds of school children.
Our project is already providing new educational opportunities for more than 300 students in Hoser. But true impact calls for more than just a school, and more than just 1 year of hard work. This reality takes our team beyond India, even beyond our plans at the beginning of this year. It takes us back to Kalala, Ethiopia in 2003.
Over the past 8 years, we have empowered the people of Kalala with a farm of cows, bees, goats, and chickens, and training on how to raise them. We created a skilled training center with 25 sewing machines and a wood and metal working shop. We sent a solar oven, which could bake up to 1,500 loaves of bread a day, creating free meals to more than 400 children.
We improved agricultural yield and irrigation in the village, and even built upon the sewing skills training program to create a medical uniform manufacturing business. Nearly every year since 2003, our team has launched a new project in Kalala. This improves the quality of life and standard of living for the children and adults, and its legacy of hard work has served as an excellent example of building upon successes and creating new ideas each year. Imagine the impact that we could have had if we planned all these things from the very start.
Now, our team is celebrating its 20th year of operation, and with this new milestone, we're taking our efforts further than ever before. This summer, we examined the structure of our team and our involvement in projects, and we decided that to truly impact our local and global community, we needed more involvement in long-term multi-phase projects.
To support this change, we first removed the idea that we are only the 2011-2012 SIFE Sierra team. This simple adjustment allows us to operate year-round, unrestricted by an academic or SIFE competition cycle. And it addresses a challenge that we and many other SIFE teams face, where the entire team structure and operations must be rebuilt each fall.
Inspired by similar efforts at the United Way, the Walmart Foundation, and Unilever, we created operational categories to help better guide and communicate the development of our projects. Education, economic opportunity, health and wellness, environmental sustainability. These improvements and our work in Kalala led us to one of the most ambitious and exciting ideas in the history of our team, the SIFE Field Station.
Through combining solid research and development with high-quality long-term projects, the SIFE Field Station establishes an anchor in a region for over 10 years and builds a strong partnership with local people. Now, the projects are planned across our 4 operational categories and in multiple phases to increase perpetual growth and sustainability.
After 3 years of research over this summer, and after looking at 6 different country locations, we chose India as the best location for our first 10-year SIFE Field Station. Our one-day school project is only one of several initiatives in our education category. And because of this, our recent trip to India impacted a lot more than just the children in the school.
However, even several months of research cannot compare to getting boots on the ground when it comes to better understanding the lives we serve through our projects. Just as we hope our presentation helps you to better understand how we think, feel, and act in our team, we too need to dive deeper into the hopes and realities of our target audience in India. This understanding significantly impacts how we design and implement our projects.
For us, traditional surveys and interviews simply were not enough for the level of understanding that we needed to gain. So we utilized an idea in human-centered design shared with us by our friends at IDEO and their parent company, Steelcase. We provided disposable cameras to 30 children in Hosur with survey questions for them to answer in the form of photographs.
This simple and cost-effective technique, combined with our other research methods, provided us with an incredible look into the real lives of families in Hosur. It has already impacted our design for upcoming SIFE Field Station projects.
While in India, we also met with contacts and partners in preparations for projects we have slated over the next 2 years through our field station. Projects including water sanitation, power, and internet connectivity.
And this is just the beginning. Through the SIFE Field Station model in India, we're achieving new levels of impact that we never before thought possible with just a small team of students.
While expanding our global reach in India with our one-day school building, we also identified a few opportunities a bit closer to home.
Ask yourself, mortgage payment or groceries? With more than 45% of U.S. citizens living with trouble covering costs of basic living expenses, this dilemma arises all too often. And as financial problems ensue, health and wellness issues arise.
Heart disease stands as the leading cause of death in our local community, along with other easily preventable diseases that activities even as simple as light walking can significantly reduce. Overcrowding in hospitals, lost productivity in the workforce continue to strain our economy. Our team saw this need and we responded.
For the average family, a gym membership or structured diet program are just too expensive. What they needed was a real program for real people. They needed a simple, affordable way to live better, healthier lives. Our solution was the Riverside Eating and Living Healthy program. With this program, we plan to focus on education and access to improve health and wellness in our community.
To accomplish this, we created a two-pronged approach with a monthly class and a free 8-week coaching program. Each month, we have a class limited to 25 families, with cooking demonstrations and simple lessons emphasizing overall fitness, nutrition, and healthy living on a budget. We operate on a 2-month cycle, with the first month emphasizing nutrition and the second overall fitness.
In our first monthly class, we demonstrated conserved meals to our participant families, selecting recipes from the 10 recipes under $10 page on campbellkitchen.com.
Utilizing resources from past projects and the HSBC's yourmoneycounts.com website, we taught the basics of budgeting, smart shopping, and goal setting.
Each participant received a real healthy starter pack, which included complete recipes, tips, and worksheets. And at the conclusion of the 2-month period, we invited the classes to take part of our free 8-week coaching program.
The Real Healthy Coaching Program involves members of our team engaging in phone and in-home consultations, applying the lessons learned in the monthly classes, from creating monthly grocery budgets to identifying walking routes around their home. We create a customized plan that suits the needs of each participant. By providing participants with flexible options, they maintain control over which aspects of our program apply to their own unique goals.
To measure the impact of our project and to track the progress of each participant, we formed a longevity health assessment partnership with our university's exercise and science department. The department is now even considering a plan to research and publish their research.
Simple pre- and post-tests have provided us with valuable information as to the effectiveness of our classes and even the attitudes of the participants overall, allowing us to edit our Real Healthy packs to fit their needs.
This year, the Campbell Soup Company issued a Let's Can Hunger Challenge to SIFE teams to collect 5,000 cans of food. We were excited to accept this offer, but due to the frequency of door-to-door food drives already in our area, we needed a more creative idea.
So on April 29th, we will host the first annual Riverside 5-Can 5K Run, with the local support coming from the Second Harvest Food Bank, with a 5-can registration fee for each runner. This simple concept and catchy name gained us the attention of the City Council and local businesses. With their encouragement, we are also including a university health fair during the event. Our permits are filed, our partners are on board, and we are ready for this next step in our Real Healthy project.
Now, when it comes to health and wellness in our community, our current and future plans for the Real Healthy program are designed to increase both education and access for lower-income individuals and families. But this year, we also realized that similar aspiring entrepreneurs are facing the same issues.
Create, collaborate, compete. This is a continuous challenge for young aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to merge innovation with opportunity. How many of today's most successful companies began in a garage, a dorm room, or even a parent's basement? How many more companies or dreams died before their inception due to a lack of resources and support?
Because of our team's history of commitment in supporting local entrepreneurship and our understanding of the difficulty in starting a business, we decided to capitalize on the potential of young entrepreneurs. The first challenge to address was that these people needed funds. They are often too young to have the proper credit, collateral, connections, or anyone who's crazy enough to believe in them. What they needed was a simple way to obtain the initial funds required to give them the opportunity to become that next great success story.
Meet the Easy Bank, a simple, small capital funding solution for startups. Each quarter, applicants compete for funds by presenting their business plans and proposals to our SIFE team president, faculty fellows, board of directors, and Director of Finance. Each proposal is judged by criteria including innovation, community impact, and financial viability.
The funds are built upon a sustainable, recurring model, from recurring donation commitments by our faculty on campus, through donors, and through an endowment fund established in the memory of Joe Patton. He believed in creating opportunity for young entrepreneurs. In addition, this June we'll be holding our first Easy Bank fundraiser in Art Arch.
In our most recent funding cycle, we received 11 business and global development proposals, with our next call for proposals occurring this June. These proposals must include a solid business plan, and we were excited to find that several even included plans to give back to the Easy Bank. Our SIFE team also offers support in the startup process to ensure that realistic goals and sound strategies are in place.
One of our top picks, Sierra Ballet, capitalized on the Blue Ocean strategy as there were no event providers in the entire Inland Empire. Unless your event was in Los Angeles before Sierra Ballet, you were simply out of luck. Now, the local demand in the community was their opportunity.
After receiving the funds from Easy Bank, the student-run company was financially enabled to purchase all of the necessary equipment. They even landed 2 new event contracts from their excellent presentation to our board. Sierra Ballet will be one of several businesses that is showcased and utilized at our first annual Easy Bank fundraiser and art auction this June.
Another new business, Languages That Stick, has been jointly funded by the Easy Bank. The student owners launched this project on the premise that learning a new language should be as fun and enjoyable as reading a favorite book. As you can see in the illustration behind me, in this case, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, 2 translations are interlaced to form a single line-by-line experience in English and Spanish. This simple concept is completely new to the marketplace and exists as the perfect alternative to tedious language learning textbooks and expensive software.
Languages That Stick and Sierra Ballet are just 2 of the 10 startups already funded this year by Easy Bank. We created a hub of innovation and entrepreneurship on our campus. And as all of you in this room are aware, while starting a business can be quite a challenge, growing and sustaining that business can feel downright impossible.
Our university is located in Riverside, one of the fastest growing counties in the nation. With small businesses contributing 60% of a $90 billion GDP, Riverside has become a hub for business in Southern California.
Such a staggering figure doesn't come without its cost, and small business owners in our area know this all too well. When it comes to growing and sustaining a business, owners can quickly become overwhelmed, having to handle bookkeeping, marketing, and cost management. This often leads to frivolous spending and poor decision-making, significantly impacting their bottom line.
To address these issues, we created Small Business Collaboration, or SBC. This new project is designed to assess and support local businesses in 3 areas: financial bookkeeping, marketing, and responsible resource consumption.
Last fall, we formed a partnership with the Riverside Chamber of Commerce to target businesses that would most benefit from SBC. We quickly identified 8 businesses and began to form teams to work with them. The teams included marketing, accounting, and finance students from our university. And we even worked with the chemistry club on campus to provide energy efficiency analyses. Now, this allowed us to not only offer a wide range of services to the companies, but also give valuable work experience to the students involved.
As we began meeting with the business owners, we quickly realized that they needed more than just a quick fix or a few helpful recommendations. In the past, we might have offered a one-day seminar or workshop on running a business, but true impact calls for much more. We had planned to improve their web presence, profit margin, and cost allocation, but we found that they didn't use books, have a website, or track their expenses. Recognizing this deeper need, we narrowed our focus to 2 businesses.
Before we could focus on these businesses, we had to educate the owners. And as Miranda said, that takes much more than just a seminar. We have to make the marketplace their classroom. With this new mindset, we go deeper into the stories and the struggles of small business owners.
Meet Najma Medina. 2 years ago, she opened the Green Olive Grill, home of the best falafel this side of the Mississippi. But it takes more than great food to compete in this economy. We wanted to help her beat the odds.
In our initial assessment, we discovered that she completely lacked the ability to forecast cash flows, create a budget, or even maintain a solid business plan, all of which were fundamental components of securing a these instruments, her risk of audit drastically increased and her decision-making abilities as an owner drastically decreased.
We have strengthened Najma's ability to make better decisions as a business owner. She now knows how to produce her own cash flow projections and make a budget, which have increased her confidence and analytical skills. She no longer has to worry about securing a loan to make payroll for the end of the month. Najma can project her cash expenditures months in advance, and if needed, secure a loan before a financial crisis arises.
Follow us now to the beautiful city of San Diego, where Dr. Beatrice Vidales, a passionate dentist chasing the American dream, is the owner of 2 practices. As you can see, she has state-of-the-art facilities with not a large enough client base. She has room for 200 patients, but only has 100. For a dentist, finding new patients can be harder than pulling teeth. We identified that she needed a marketing plan to increase her business opportunity. In the process, she was able to increase the quality of living in her local community.
We've developed a website for Dr. Vidales and her 2 practices. Our team has also collaborated with her to design a brochure and introduce the owner to the importance of social media and online customer reviews. This has helped her to set monthly goals based on this feedback.
SBC even offers cross-marketing collaboration services in which we contact businesses located near our clients and help them work together. We've begun the process of developing a cross-marketing strategy, and with Dr. Vidales can strengthen lines of communication in her own community. Through the implementation of these methods, her client base is projected to increase to over 150.
Najma Medina, Dr. Vidales, and the 4 other business owners we worked with this year each began their business opportunities with an immense amount of ambition. Unfortunately, these intentions easily faded with the daily struggles they face. The services provided by SBC have successfully rejuvenated a passion for entrepreneurship in the lives of business owners in our community.
And it is this passion which drives our team to discover, build, and share opportunity wherever it lies.
Because every person, every family, and every village hold opportunity in their hands.
And through our Easy Bank
And SBC,
we have set more than 10 businesses on the path to success.
Because every parent should know that they can find the means to provide for their children.
and through our Real Healthy program, we've taught over 20 families how to live healthier and better lives.
Because every child should know that they hold the opportunity of education.
And through our SIFE field station in India, we have created educational opportunity for more than 300 students.
Because every student that has a passion to act has the power to make a difference. This is opportunity. This is La Sierra. And this is SIFE.